Hi peeps, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do June readings for all zodiac signs. Now keep in mind, like I always say, these are general readings. Take what applies, if it applies, you know what to do with the rest of it. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. You guys rock! And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, all the info is in the box below. You can also check out my website at strengthandwisdom1.webs.com to check out my pricing, merchandising, and services. So check it out. Also, come join me in a great bunch of peeps every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to do a look in at all zodiac signs and a live read for the random and a little bit of chit-chatting here and there. So 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come join us. Okay, this read is going to be for Virgo. Let's see what's popping with you in June 2020. Oh. Virgo. Virgie, do you have a tough decision to make? But you might not have all the info that you need to make that decision. Let's get into this one. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. What's on your mind, Virgs? Get the 8 of Swords here. And this is a self-imposed mind prison, thinking about something over and over and over, not getting any resolution, dwelling on something. And Virgs, worry is wasted energy. At the end of it, there's nothing there but a headache with no Tylenol. So, Virgs, let's get into this. We're going to start off with the 9 of Swords. So you get the 8 here. Now you're losing sleep over something. Thinking about it, not letting it go. These thoughts not letting you go. This causes anxiety. And what's crossing to help or hinder is that you have the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles is the juggling act. Should I? Shouldn't I? Will I? Won't I? And usually with Pentacles, you spend so much time seeing which one has more worth to it. And that could be some of the anxiety and worry that you miss opportunities. Virgs, whatever this is, this thing that's got you all in your head, maybe you have to, come to a conclusion if something's real or not. Because in your foundation, you get the Page of Swords. And here's the Spy card. This could be an immature communication that comes in. You check out somebody's social media, and remember, the energy can go from, coming from you to coming at you. Friendship, partnership, loveship, career, family, however. But an immature communication, it's almost like something said. I almost feel like it's half said. It's like not a completion, like a ... Maybe some info has been found out or will be found out. And this is what all this worry and anxiety is. And you're going back and forth. Should I? Should I? Should I accept it? Should I believe it or not? Now, what's crowning your whole reading here, Virg, is that you have the 10 of Cups. And here's emotional fulfillment at its finest. Riding unicorns off into the sunset. The happy house, happy spouse. And who doesn't want 10 cups? 10 full cups. Here, Virgs, everybody does. But this is about your happiness. You know, the universe wants two things from everyone that lives on this planet: self love and self respect. You can't put your happiness on the back burner to make somebody else happy because then that creates karma. No one's welcome at, and no one's punching bag. And putting yourself first in your happiness and your wants and your needs, okay, it's not a selfish thing, Verbs. And you're also, the earth sign here, where you're grounded and you're practical and you're methodical. Stay grounded. If you do hear something, look at it from a different point of view. Like when you're grounded, is it true? Is it even possible to be true? Because in your recent past, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is putting your nose to the grindstone, learning a new skill, craft, trade. You can be putting all your energy into you to make you the best you could be. So, Virgs, it looks like you put a lot of effort into something, whatever ship that comes in. I almost feel like something, stops you in your tracks, though. Some communication, an immature, you hear something, you see something, somebody whispers something to you. Because going into your future, Virgs, now you get the moon. Now, we all know the moon likes to hide things: lies, secrets, deception. It could be about heightened intuition, deep consciousness, fear of the unknown, fear of not having all the answers. Something could be right in front of you here, Virgo, and you don't see it. Clouded judgment is coming to my head. Something being hidden, maybe right in front of you. Maybe something wants to clarify something, bring something to light, but then something still gets hidden. And Virgo, I believe that it's hidden from you because how the situation is viewing you, they're viewing you as a sun card. That's the most positive card in the whole deck. Your happy, happy card. Feeling a part of life and feeling exuberant and, young. So here you have this emotional, contentment at its best. Positive, happy, happy. Virgo is an illusion. Does something appear to be almost picture perfect? But there is not. But it isn't. This could be if you're dealing with another party here that they make it out like, hey, everything's, rainbows and butterflies. But it's not. Virgs, either you could be putting on the facade that everything's great and wonderful and there's hidden factors about it, or somebody could be doing this with you. It could be misleading. Because there's something here, Virgs, that's not being seen. I don't think it wants to be seen. In your environment, you have the Eight of Rods. And the Eight of Rods is reciprocated communication going back and forth. That's what it means in most decks. But in the steampunk deck, there is one person firing all this communication. Email, texting, Skyping. I don't see anything else going back his way. It's all coming from one person. Virgo, maybe you feel like someone's doing all the talking and not reciprocating conversation. Or here you are, texting, email, Skyping, face-to-face, whatever, asking, and still something is hidden. Virgo, go what you got on this one. Trust your instincts. You have them for a reason. If you feel that something is just an illusion, a facade, and you feel like there's a hidden agenda, there is. And if you can't get correspondence for things you're asking, or they elude or they just don't answer back, it's a problem. Because anybody on the up and up, okay, will reciprocate that. Anyone who does, see you as, their happiness in being, very positive and emotionally fulfilled, somebody here could be wearing a false mask. So they don't have to address, Virgo, you, them, you, about what's being hidden. Now, I'm kind of feeling that you feel this way about someone else, because in your hopes and in your fears, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is the investment card. And I love the way it's illustrated here because it's a trellis and all these plants are growing and vining and, flourishing. And this guy takes a step back. And he says, is this worth doing? Am I getting out of it what I put into it? Would I do it again? Is it bearing enough fruit, for the labor that you put into it? And in your hopes and in your fears, here, Virgo, you might have to step back from something that you don't see maybe clearly and ask yourself, all this effort that you put in, is it worth doing? Is the situation or the person worth going through all this? In Virgo, if you can't get a straight answer from someone, they're kind of giving you the answer. And if you're the only one talking and it's not being reciprocated, again, there's a flag. Virgo, your outcome card, it's a King of Wands. And I find this very interesting when it's depicted in this deck. Now, here's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, is that right? Or somebody who is fire-like. They're passionate, they're creative, they go get it done, they're motivated. They follow something, they do something all the way to the end. Now, this king is not sitting in his throne. Kind of hiding behind it. Oh, he's watching. He sees quite clearly. He hears very well. But why not stand or why not sit in the throne that he's supposed to deserve to be in? What's he hiding? What's this person hiding? The King of Wands is also known as the Good Time Charlie card, that they come in and out of your life. It's like when things get hot, they're not. When things cool off, they seem to come back around. I'm not saying every fire sign is like that, but that's just the reputation that they have. Especially the King of Wands. If this is not a person that you need to get some answers from, you might want to take on these properties, Virgo, of putting something into motion, getting something done, get that ball rolling. Because if it's answers that you're looking for, if it's something true or something is hidden, and if you think this is worth it, or maybe you think it's not worth it, Virgs, your time is valuable. And let that sink in. Do you still invest in something or someone that does not do as much as you do? Doesn't bring that 50-50 deal here. If you're the one putting in all the work, ask yourself if it's reciprocated. Because you go from 8 here, and you regress back to a 7. And again, I see one person in each one of these. And Virgo, something only goes as far as you let it go. And if something is, occupying all your mind space, and you can't get any answers for it, Virgo, is it worth investing? Is it worth your time? Don't ever let shenanigans like this steal your happiness. Virgo, you come first. You always come first. Any type of relationship, friendship, partnerships, or whatever, is supposed to be a 50-50 deal. If you're the only one talking, and it just leaves you in your head, Virgo, is it worth doing? Your peace of mind is more important. Your peace, period, your inner peace, is more important than anything that anybody else could hide. You know what? Let them hide it. Go after and keep your 10 cups full. Oof. So there you have it. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel. Don't forget about Wednesdays, joining me and my great crew to do a look in and do it live. So till then, take care.